Good afternoon, NAIOP members. John Lelu and Carrie Kramer here in what is week 9 of the 81st Nevada legislative session. The best thing to come out of this last week was that Major League Baseball's opening day was yesterday. So let's go Red Sox, or Cubs if you're that guy. Wanted to quickly go over a couple of things that happened this week. One of the most important things was that we sent out a member alert with regard to AB 331 and AB 334, and we certainly hope that you guys all got that and had a chance to review it. And there is another letter that is attached to that if you choose to, you can send to the respective assembly members. Those bills will be heard in committee next Tuesday, along with just about every other bill that is out there right now, as we have an impending deadline of April 9th for first committee passage coming. In addition to AB 331 and AB 334, which deal with the linkage fees, there's going to be a hearing on Tuesday with regard to AB 380, which is Assemblywoman Cohen's Gas Planning Act bill. This is probably another bill that we will get a member alert out to on as soon as we can, for the simple fact that it would change how natural gas is treated in the state of Nevada, with a plan to go to electrification over a set period of time. So we'll get that information to you guys. It's probably not going to be something that's workable for NAIOP, but we continue to work with the bill sponsor and Southwest Gas and other interested stakeholders on that particular bill. And with that, I'd like to turn it over to John so that he can talk about SB 10 and property tax.
Hello, everybody, and I hope you had a great week. Yes, we had a hearing this week on SB 10. NAIOP is currently opposed to SB 10, not because of the substance of the bill, but mostly because of the policy. SB 10 would put a floor on real property tax caps such that the rate cannot dip below 3% for both residential and commercial properties. It's not a tax increase. SB 10 does not do that. And it certainly does not raise any revenue. But what it's intended to do is cure an issue that that NAICO, the Nevada Association of Counties, said occurred in 2017. And keep the rate from going below 3%. So we opposed it because it is bad policy. We have been asking and basically screaming for real property tax reform for about 6 years. That this bill was the only real bill to come forward this session is disappointing, because it really doesn't do anything, especially in light of the fact Carrie mentioned AB 331 and AB 334 are seeking fees for a noble venture, which would be affordable housing, that the local municipalities are not able to raise revenue because they have not done any type of real property tax reform, and then come up with SB 10 as their big solution is disappointing. So we oppose that. There were a number of entities also opposed to it, and we'll see how that goes. As Carrie mentioned, the first committee passage deadline is April 9th. At least at this point, leadership is saying they intend to adhere to that. We will let you know how that works out at the end of next week. But at least at this point, they are planning on processing all of their bills through their first committee next week. And then we should have a better idea of what legislation is left over.
And that's it for your week 9 update. Thank you very much. We hope that you have a very, very happy Easter, and we will see you all very soon.